What went through your mind when your daughter told you that her Uncle Brandon touched her?
A lot of things. Nothing really specific. It was just, a lot of emotions. I knew, like, he was, weird. He, like, had some weird tendencies to him, but I never thought that he would, touch my child.
When you say he had weird tendencies, can you...
It's not like a certain time that I can, like, bring up or anything like that, but it's just like the way he acts, like, just the way he presents himself and all of that. It was just like, yeah, but we were still, like, very close. I just thought that he was just like...
He's just a little weird to
you.
Yeah. But you're very close with him.
Yeah, we're very close.
Now, your brother thinks that you're coaching your daughter to say this.
Right.
How do you feel about that?
I mean, everybody's going to say something. They're not just going to flat out say, yep, I did it, So it's like, that's what you're going to say. That's what you have to say. What are you going to, you're not going to admit to it. I wish you did.
So tell me about the night this all happened. What was going on?
So my cousin Imani, she called me for a sleepover. It was a sleepover, not a party. She called me because my niece was having a sleepover. Me and a relative kids was supposed to go. My relative kids, they ended up going somewhere else, and my daughter said that she still wanted to go, so I let her. I was calling through the night. I'm like, just checking up on her, making sure she's okay. Brandon, he ends up texting me like at 5-something in the morning, and I had my alarm set for 6 in the morning, so I didn't see the text until about 6:04. That's when I see that's the first call I made. I called, my daughter answered. She's like, "Mommy, can you come get me?" And right when she said, like the way she said, I was just like, I'm on my way. I'm coming. And so I keep calling while I'm on the way. She answers, she's hanging up. She answers, she's hanging up. But what got me is when I like after all the runarounds and kept calling, I said, "Why do you keep hanging up on me?" She said, "Because I don't want to talk." And I said, "Why don't you want to talk?" She said, "Because I'm on YouTube," and hung up again. I keep calling, no answer. Then I called again. She answered, but it was only for 6 seconds. I'm already outside of the apartment. I goes right in the house, and my daughter, she's on the toilet, and she's in her underwear. And I said, "Where are your pants at?" And then she said, "They're right there. They're on the side of the toilet." So I'm like, okay, where's your uncle? So I goes to my niece's daughter room, my niece, and then I see him laying on the floor. And so I'm like, Brandon, you want to ride? Because I'm finna leave if you want to get dropped off somewhere. He didn't move. That is very irregular of him. He's not a heavy sleeper. He gets up just like that, but I didn't think I'm just like, okay, maybe he drunk a little too much. I'm not thinking the worst. We went back home. My daughter, she ends up waking up like at 1 in the afternoon, but she's crying. And I'm like, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? And she's like, nothing. But it's like she's something's wrong, but she's just saying nothing. So I'm like, okay, I give her a little space. So I look back at her again, and she's just looking around. And I'm like, what's wrong? Why are you looking like that? She said, because I'm scared. And I said, what are you scared of? And then she just kept saying, I don't know. Like, it took me about an hour just to get it out of her. So, when she said she don't know, I'm just like, okay, let me give her some more time. And I said, did anything happen to you? Like, what's going on? Did anybody touch your butt, your cool, things like that? And she was like, no. And I'm like, okay. So I'm like, baby, you got to tell me something, you can't keep doing that. Tell me something, what's going on, And she was like, no, I said, yeah, tell me something, what's going on? Did someone touch you? She said, yeah. And I said, who? And she said, Imani. And I said, your TT touch you? And she said, well, no. I said, well, tell me the truth. Who touched you, 10 minutes go by, she's still not saying anything. Then she finally said it, and she said, my uncle. I said, your uncle touched you? Who? Just so she can clarify who she's talking about. And she said, Uncle Brandon. And then, instantly I just gets to crying, and I'm like, so what did he do? And then she said, when he was right there. And I said, what do you mean he was right there? And she said, when I woke up, he was right there kissing me. I said, he was kissing you? Are you sure? She said, yes, I'm sure. So I'm like, okay. I wait a little bit, and I'm like, so what happened? And then she said, he took my panties. She said panties. He pulled my panties down. And so I tried to, like, confuse her. So I'm like, he took your pants down? And she was like, yeah. And she was like, well, no, he took my panties down, Mommy. And so right then, that's when I'm like, oh, this is serious. Like, she's remembering in her head what the acts that happened to her.
Right.
And so I'm like, so then, like, what happened after that? She said, then he kissed me again. And so I'm like, okay, then what happened? He said he was going to the living room to grab his phone. He came back, handed me his phone, and he laid down. And in the midst of that like as days go by, that's when I found out that's when she ended up calling me. You know, so when I came to the house, that's when it had just happened. And so I'm like, okay, you know, come on. I'm calling the police as I'm going to the hospital. We go to the hospital. They said they didn't want to check her because they didn't want to traumatize her even more because it wasn't semen. So, that's really it. And the doctors were asking her
So
questions.
he didn't do any like penetration or anything like that?
Not from my knowledge, no.
Okay. Now, this all just happened Wednesday. I just was told by my wife that, so the police, it's not even a week old, this case.
Right.
Okay. Now, your brother took a lie detector test. If he fails for touching your daughter, what would you like to see happen?
He's going to jail.
He's going to jail. He denies it. He thinks that you coached your daughter to say this. I don't know why you would.
Mm-hmm.
But let's meet him. Here's Brandon.
Jayla, how could you accuse me of this?
You
lying about me about the calls. I messaged you multiple times.
Brendan, you
after the
texted me
incident,
one time.
and
You
called
called me.
multiple
I
times,
recorded
and you said
it.
I called you the other day.
I recorded it, Brendan.
You can just have the call logs. That's the case. I never called you.
Yes, you did. Okay, that's how I know that
the
you're really
last couple
crazy.
times.
Are you good? Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Are you
Perfectly
okay,
fine.
bitch? Like, what are you talking
I'm
about?
perfectly
Yes,
fine.
you did. Yes, you
No, I did
did.
not.
And you touching my baby too. And we're gonna
also
get the
getting
truth.
proof.
We're
Yeah,
gonna get the
okay.
truth.
Did you sleep in the same room with her or something?
Yeah, she kept asking me for the password to my phone, so I switched it because I don't want other people.
I thought
to
you
use my
said
phone,
you slept with
so I
Monty.
made it normal.
I thought you said you
No,
slept with mine.
I was in the room with Monty.
No, you
and her
said
daughter
you
kept
slept
knocking on
with
the
Monty.
door. No, me and her was in the room laying down, and her daughter kept knocking on the door. She said, "Just open it."
But you
She was never
you look
asleep.
like you lying.
She
Shut
was
up.
never asleep.
You look at your face.
I guess
You're
so.
lying.
Anyways,
You are lying.
So your
Monty-
niece wanted to use your phone,
yeah,
and then you slept in the room?
yeah.
You fell asleep?
Yeah, I changed my code. Yep, so she can use it.
You were on the floor or the bed with the little
Floor.
girl? Floor.
Sleep on the floor.
Did you ever touch her inappropriately?
No,
Did you ever kiss her?
no.
Could you have kissed her on the cheek and she misinterpreted?
No.
No. What was going on at Imani's house that night?
Pretty much just those was chilling, listening to music. I got there like a little later than they did. You know what I mean?
Were you
But,
intoxicated?
One more time.
Were you intoxicated?
No, when I got there, they ain't had no more liquor. They drunk it all.
Why did you text
Y'all
her?
went to the store and got more liquor.
No, her
Yes,
cousin,
y'all did.
Her cousin stole the bottle.
No,
and Paul
no.
left
You
it-
and a relative went
a
to go get more
relative
liquor.
Why did you text her at
Took it.
5 a.m.?
to make sure she give me a ride.
Oh, you wanted a ride.
No, that's not what you said.
Because she usually come every morning.
But
I told you to call me.
You're lying,
We got
Brandon.
the
You are
messages.
lying.
We got the message. I said, call me when you
Brandon,
get up.
right? But when I called, it wasn't about a ride. When I got there, you act like your bitch ass
I
was
didn't
asleep.
answer the phone. I was asleep.
When are you ever a heavy sleeper,
I'm
Brandon?
a heavy sleeper ever. You
No,
can ask
you're
anybody
not.
in the world.
No,
ask
you're
every
not. No,
family
you're
member.
not. I'm
Sleep
your
heavy.
sibling.
Everybody, I sleep very heavy.
Boy, shut up.
And you know this already,
Shut
so I
up.
don't know why you lying.
No, you do drugs
why
very
you
heavy, so
lying?
you probably forgetting.
What drugs do I do?
Now, you
besides weed?
think your sister is coaching your niece, right?
Definitely.
Why would she do that?
I'm not sure. Like, it's been a point to where, like, we didn't talk for a while.
But you just said
But
before that you talk every day.
Yeah, once we start talking again, it's been every day.
What happened when you didn't talk for a while? Something happened there?
No.
Not
How long was a while? About 2 days, 3 days? We talk all the time. Why would I
I'm not
coaching?
sure.
Are you serious?
I'm
You
not
sound
sure.
like a lie. You could have literally said, "Sis, I'm gonna do whatever you need me to do so I can clear my name."
How did you?
Exactly. She the one called the show. We
No,
called the show.
because I was never gonna call the show. I didn't even know if this was real. I was scared. I'm still scared.
Exactly.
Let's bring Brianna out.
And you saying you believe him?
I do, sister.
You believe him?
I do.
But you just said that you believe me.
Something happened to my niece. I can't tell you what, but I don't think our
Man,
brother's a pedophile.
you
We're
don't
too
think
close. We're too close for that. That's not how we was raised.
Right,
and you know
we
that.
is too close.
Exactly.
And for your fat ass to be on his side, bitch.
That's fine.
Yeah,
This is our brother.
We is too
This
close.
is our brother. We don't
And
have a
we is too
pedophile as
close.
a brother.
But the thing is, y'all not close.
We are close.
Y'all not close.
We are close.
Y'all is not
We're
close.
all close.
Y'all is not close.
We are
Every day.
close.
Come on now, y'all is
We
not
are all
close.
close.
No,
and
you're
you
not.
know that.
No, you're not.
Why do you say they're not
How
close?
we not
Because
close?
she don't even like him, first off. She don't even be around the family. I don't even know why she's here. Thank you for calling the show, though.
Absolutely.
Thank you for doing that, but she don't even be around the
Are
family.
you close with your brother?
I am
No.
close to all my siblings. I am the sister that is away.
Thank
but
you.
at the end of the day, these are all my siblings.
Right. So Monty's your cousin, but she's not yours. You were kind of messing around with her?
Kind of sort of been talking.
Y'all
What's
had
that?
sex.
I'm sorry, I didn't
Okay,
hear what you
say
said.
I said we've been talking recently.
But you're intimate with her?
Yeah, I have.
And now she what? She doesn't want to be with you? What does she feel
I
about this?
never even really liked her for real. She just always hit
So
me
then
up.
why did you come over her house then?
Wait a second, you're messing around with
we watched
somebody you
the
don't
Vegas.
like?
She cool. Just not
Which
my
is
type.
it? Which is it? You don't like her or she's
Not
cool?
somebody I'll be in a serious relationship with. Just a cool friend.
Okay,
That's it.
let's bring out Amani.
And she ain't taking no test. She didn't take
First
no
of all, let's start here.
Amani?
If you felt so unsafe with her being there as an auntie, why didn't you pick her? You pulled off.
Why wasn't
Okay.
you watching her? That's your house.
Okay.
Why was she
Here.
That's your house. Why was you watching
And
her?
now she's saying
okay.
now she's saying she
Okay.
believe it. She believe
Now
him.
you
I
believe
do.
him?
Yes, he's not a
You believe
pedophile.
him? Okay.
Right.
All right.
You might be one. 'cause
Remember,
when you
she
came
said
on the
your
show
name
in
first.
2016.
Okay.
Remember, you lied. So remember that.
Oh, he proved my innocence.
Remember
boo.
that.
He proved
Remember
my
that.
innocence.
You still weird.
I'm sorry,
Okay.
You're
Amani,
still weird.
what do you
I'm sorry.
believe? What do you believe?
I believe he did it because
You-
first, yes, I believe he did it full.
You got.
You could have came in the room with me.
Girl, you
First,
do
no,
art-
then
we
you lied.
in the room.
You lied and said
You
that
won't
you
let
slept
your
with
daughter
me.
in.
You
What are you
lied
talking
and
about?
said
I never said I
okay,
slept
that
with
was
you.
before
You was
sleep
laying
hours.
in the bed.
And let's start it
Never
first of
said
all.
I
It wasn't
slept with
midnight.
you.
It was
All right, Brandon came, took a lie detector test. And we asked him, did you ever expose yourself to your niece? He answered no. Did you ever touch your niece for your...
I already know you lying, bitch. I already know you lying, bitch. I already know you lying. I already know you lying. I already know you lying. I already know you, bitch. And you.
Jake, come here. Man, stop. 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 Compose yourself. Stop. Stop. The results. Wait for the results. Wait for the results. Wait. Ma'am.
Okay, take her off the stage, Mike.
Ma'am. Ma'am, you want to come with me, please?
yeah.
And we're going to have you off the stage also.
Thank you.
Okay. Just so we can finish the results, we asked Brandon, did you ever expose yourself to your niece? He answered no. Did you ever touch your niece for your own sexual gratification? He answered no. The results came back to each question, and it came back that Brandon did not tell the truth.
Did it?
Not
Why?
accurate. I don't give
Why? Why? Bring Bree back out. Why? Why?
Don't spit.
Why?
If that's the case, nigga.
Why? Why?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Well, then let me get to him.
Drama.
Why? You gonna feel me. You gonna feel me. You already know where we from. You
know where I
gonna feel
live,
me.
girl.
Is you cool? Is you cool?
You about to.
Is you
about
cool?
to-
This ain't the first time. You got to be really sick to do this to your own niece. You are going to be looking at some serious time.
And you gonna be
And with
getting-
that, you can get the hell
finna
off
get
my
a lesson
stage.
next. You finna get a lesson
Jayla,
Let's
sorry, sister.
next. Don't talk to me.
let's not have
I'm
fun.
sorry.
Don't talk to me.
I'm sorry. Come here.
Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. That's your blood brother, not mine. That's why you was on this side. Fat ass bitch.
Is there something you want to say to her?
I'm sorry,
Girl,
and I
shut
love
up.
you. And I hope this don't come in between us.
What the
Came in
baby, bro?
between y'all.
My baby? And you ain't believe me? You ain't believe her. Are you serious? You know the conversation we had before we got here. What? I'm not even gonna say what you told me, but I believed you.
I know you're upset.
I'm
What-
not talking to her, if that's what you finna
No,
say.
I don't care if you do or not. It's your life. But I'm saying, just keep the focus on your brother. She's not the one who molested your daughter. And
No, that don't matter though.
If you believe, if you never supposed to stand next to
never
her.
supposed to
You
stand
supposed
But
to
next
be
she,
with
but
me.
all I'm saying is, she did try to say, hey, I don't like your daughter in that situation. So she's not like the bad guy here. You've
It's
done,
her uncle.
Right,
listen,
she was with.
You've done everything
And,
right.
and
Listen,
for her to say it's a
listen,
bad situation,
listen to me. Look at me. You've done everything right. You listened to your daughter. You believed her. You took her to the hospital. and you got the. Thanks for coming on the show. Nice meeting you. It was nice meeting you.